The ocean stretches endlessly. The horizon blurs where sky meets water. On board a Navy ship, a sailor has just died. There is no sound except the rolling of waves and the quiet murmurs of the crew. There is no coffin, no cemetery. Only the vast, infinite sea waits. This is the Navy's oldest goodbye. This is the burial at sea. It is a tradition older than modern navies themselves, older than the steel hulls that now glide across these waters. It began in the age of sail when sailors died far from land, when bodies could not be returned home, when disease and battle claimed lives faster than any ship could deliver them to a grave. Over centuries, the practice evolved into a precise ritual that is as much about respect as it is necessity. Every gesture, every step, every word carries the weight of history. The origin of this solemn ceremony lies in survival. In the 17th and 18th centuries, long voyages across treacherous oceans meant sailors often faced death far from home. Ships were small and disease spread quickly. Decomposing bodies threatened the lives of the living. Swift disposal was practical, but practicality became ritual. Crews developed specific customs to honor the dead while keeping the living safe. A sailor would be washed, clothed in his best attire, and wrapped in a weighted shroud to ensure he returned to the depths with dignity. The weight symbolized permanence and the acceptance that the ocean had claimed a life. The act became a silent promise that no sailor would be forgotten. Modern Navy burials at sea maintain this precision but with ceremonial grandeur. When a sailor passes during deployment, preparation begins immediately. The body is treated with meticulous care. Uniforms are inspected. Each fold is corrected. Personal effects are secured. Every detail is deliberate. The ship slows. Crew members assume positions. Silence spreads across the deck like a tangible presence. Even the wind seems to pause. This is not merely ritual. It is the living acknowledging the dead. It is the Navy affirming that service does not end with life. It continues in memory and honor. The procedure itself is exacting. A weighted shroud or coffin is carried to the rail. Sailors move with careful coordination. One misstep would break the solemnity of the moment. Words are spoken. They may be prayers, poems, or messages chosen by family or comrades. The body is lowered over the edge, disappearing into the rolling waves. The ocean accepts it as both grave and monument. The water swallows the body with finality. There is no marker but the endless sea. There is no tombstone but the memory carried by every sailor who witnessed the act. Each burial at sea is influenced by circumstance. Weather can dictate timing. The ship's class and mission may alter procedure. Sometimes ceremonies are small and private. Sometimes they include full honors, rifle volleys, bugle calls, and the ship's bell tolled with precision. The methodical rhythm of naval protocol ensures dignity regardless of scale. Tradition binds each burial to centuries of history. Every sailor who ever sailed before echoes through these motions. Every wave that laps the hull carries memory. The ocean becomes a living archive of service, sacrifice, and loyalty. The symbolic power is immense. Choosing the sea as a final resting place reflects a sailor's identity. It signals belonging to the Navy and to the water itself. Sailors who select this fate embrace the idea that even in death they remain part of a vast and enduring tradition. It is a decision of courage and connection, and the ritual reinforces that bond. Each motion, each pause, each word is deliberate. It tells the living that the dead were valued, honored, and remembered. The sea is a canvas for this tribute. The crew is the witness. History is the invisible presence that binds them. Yet the ceremony is never free of tension. The sea can be cruel and unpredictable. Storms rise without warning. The deck can pitch violently. Crew members must maintain composure, ensuring the body is handled with precision while protecting one another. Every step is measured. Every glance communicates coordination and resolve. The ocean offers no second chance. There is no room for error. And still the ritual continues. The oldest goodbye endures, carried through wind, rain, and uncertainty. It rises from chaos into solemnity, from loss into honor. A sailor's name is spoken aloud. Time slows. The water swallows the body, a silent testament to service and sacrifice. Crew members stand at attention, some with heads bowed, some staring at the horizon where waves meet sky. And then, amid the quiet, a sudden alarm pierces the air. The radar screen blinks with an unknown signal. The moment meant for reflection turns into the first spark of tension. Something has appeared on the horizon, something unexpected. The ritual of the past collides with the uncertainty of the present. And the crew realizes that even in moments of farewell, danger never sleeps. The radar continues to pulse. A blinking light on the display draws every eye on the bridge. The crew tenses. The sea has already demanded attention with its unforgiving waves, and now it delivers something entirely unknown. The officer of the deck leans over the console, tracing the signal with a gloved hand. It is moving. Slow at first, almost hesitant, then faster, cutting a jagged line across the screen. No ship on record. No aircraft expected. The ocean's surface reflects the rising sun, but the radar betrays movement that defies explanation. Down below, sailors finish the burial preparations for another mission. Their minds remain partially with the fallen comrade, the ritual still fresh in memory. The tension on the bridge seeps into the crew. Subtle shifts in posture, quick glances, murmurs held back under strict naval discipline. The sea has always been a battlefield. Weather, waves, enemy ships, and unseen currents shape every voyage. And now, even in the midst of a ceremonial goodbye, it reminds the living that the ocean is never merely a backdrop. It is a force, unpredictable and sovereign. The captain steps forward, his uniform crisp despite the morning mist. His eyes, trained for decades of naval command, flick between radar readings and the deck below. He issues calm, precise orders. Every crew member knows the importance of procedure. Panic is never an option. The radar operator tracks the blip with increasing intensity. It is not following normal maritime paths. It is maneuvering with intent. Something beneath the waves must be directing it. Submarines are possibilities, but the location and movement do not match any known schedules. The crew realizes that history and ritual can pause for no one. On deck, the waves climb higher, whipped into frenzy by a morning wind that seems unusually sharp for the season. Sailors shift their weight carefully. The ship responds to each motion with subtle groans, the steel hull flexing against the sea. The body of the fallen comrade is still fresh in mind. The crew reflects on centuries of sailors who performed this ritual under harsher conditions. During the Napoleonic Wars, bodies were cast overboard amidst storms and cannon fire. During World War II, burials took place under the threat of enemy attack. The ceremony is always about respect, yes, but also courage. The living must continue in the face of duty while honoring the dead. Below deck, communications crackle. Reports of a mysterious object moving through international waters are filtered through naval intelligence channels. Each report is analyzed with care. Modern technology allows for precise tracking, but some anomalies resist explanation. Radar signals, sonar echoes, and satellite imagery converge to show movement that should not be possible for any standard vessel. And yet the display confirms it. Something is out there. Something approaching. The crew is reminded that the ocean is both grave and battlefield. It has claimed lives without mercy and can still test those who survive. Meanwhile, the ritual continues on deck. Sailors maintain formation, their eyes occasionally flicking toward the horizon where the sun strikes the waves with dazzling brilliance. Each step of the burial has been choreographed for decades. The shroud is lowered again, a gentle rhythm of motion that mirrors the rise and fall of the ocean around them. The wind carries the sound of the bugle from another deck. It is a haunting call, blending with the cries of gulls and the slap of waves. Tradition and duty converge in a single unbroken moment, uniting past and present in the solemnity of goodbye. But the anomaly on the radar grows closer. The officers communicate in clipped tones. Sonar pings are sent, returning echoes that suggest movement beneath the waves. The crew realizes that whatever approaches is not a surface ship, it is submerged. It moves with intelligence. Every sailor on deck senses the tension, though no word is spoken aloud. History has taught them that submarines can appear without warning, and the ocean is a perfect shield. The Navy's oldest goodbye is suddenly intersecting with one of its oldest dangers. The captain's eyes narrow. Every protocol for unidentified underwater contact is executed. The crew is trained for this. The bridge becomes a hive of calculated motion. Officers call out positions, distances, and speeds. The radar blip becomes a symbol of uncertainty, a reminder that the ocean never sleeps. Below deck, the sonar team watches displays flicker with rapid data. Every signal is cross-checked. The movement patterns are inconsistent with any known vessel. And yet they cannot ignore it. The unknown intruder is approaching fast. It is almost as if it is drawn to the ship. And then the first wave strikes with unexpected force. The deck pitches sharply. Sailors brace against the railing. The burial shroud flutters momentarily in the wind before settling. The ocean responds violently, as if acknowledging the disturbance above and the presence below. The radar blip accelerates. It cuts across the screen in a straight line aimed directly at the ship. The crew exchanges glances, attention unspoken yet understood. The ceremonial calm of the past has collided with the unpredictability of the present. And in that instant, every sailor knows that history is about to witness a new moment of courage. The radar blip now dominates every screen on the bridge. The approaching object is fast, precise, and unlike anything the crew has seen in routine patrols. The ship rocks with the rhythm of the waves, but the anomaly moves with an unnatural steadiness. Officers bark orders. Sailors check equipment and secure every deck hatch. The burial shroud from the morning ceremony has been set aside, but its memory lingers. The ritual of the past contrasts sharply with the chaos of the present. Tradition meets danger in the endless expanse of the ocean. The captain steps closer to the radar console, eyes narrowed. He has faced crisis before, but this is different. This is unknown territory. Sonar operators report intermittent echoes that suggest a submerged craft moving beneath the hull. Its origin is untraceable. Its speed is extraordinary. The crew has trained for emergencies, yet nothing can fully prepare sailors for the moment when a mysterious threat intersects with one of the Navy's oldest traditions. The sea has reclaimed a life and now challenges the living. Below deck, the engineering team adjusts the ship's stabilizers. Every officer on watch anticipates the next move of the intruder. Communications are open with nearby fleet assets, yet none can confirm what is approaching. History has taught that navies often face the unexpected at sea. During World War II, submarines appeared where none were expected. During the Cold War, unidentified vessels prompted international alerts. The current anomaly is a reminder that the ocean remains the ultimate enigma, vast, deep, and full of secrets. On deck, sailors glance at the horizon where the sun has climbed higher, its light glinting off the churning water. Each has just participated in a burial at sea. Each has witnessed a sailor leave the world in the embrace of the ocean. The contrast is jarring. Mourning and fear collide. Respect and survival intersect. Every heartbeat is amplified by the uncertainty of what approaches. The rituals of centuries provide grounding, but they do not shield against the unknown. History and danger converge with relentless intensity. The radar blip accelerates. Sonar pings return irregular echoes, suggesting the intruder is maneuvering beneath the waves with intelligence. Officers confer rapidly. Protocol demands caution. Every movement is calculated. The ship's crew responds with professionalism honed by decades of training. Yet even the most disciplined sailor feels the tension of the unseen approaching presence. The ocean, once a vessel for ceremonial honor, now becomes the stage for potential confrontation. Suddenly, the sonar indicates a rise near the surface. The water swells in a column of disturbance. Crew members tighten grips on railings. The ship rocks more sharply. Officers call out readings and distances, attempting to predict movement. The anomaly behaves unpredictably. It is not a conventional submarine. Its design and speed defy explanation. It could be experimental technology, an uncharted vessel, or something entirely unknown. The crew's focus narrows. Every sensor, every radar, every eye is locked on the water's surface. The waves crash against the hull as the anomaly rises partially above the water. For a moment, the crew glimpses its outline, sleek, metallic, silent, purposeful. It does not attack, not yet. But the presence alone is enough to send a shiver through the sailors. This is a reminder that the ocean, which once received the dead in solemn tribute, can also hold forces beyond comprehension. The ceremony earlier in the day feels both distant and hauntingly close. Tradition meets the unforeseen in a single moment of tension. Orders are issued to evasive maneuvers. The ship responds with precision, steel against steel, engine thrust against water resistance. The radar blip shifts with the movement, always tracking, always observing. History repeats itself in rhythm and ritual, but now layered with modern uncertainty. Sailors recall tales of the past. During the Age of Sail, crews faced storms, enemy fleets, and disease. During World War II, convoys were shadowed by submarines in total silence. The ocean has always tested the living. The difference today is the unknown moves with calculated intelligence. Minutes stretch into tense hours. The anomaly does not retreat. It does not signal hostility, yet it refuses to depart. Every sailor aboard is acutely aware of the duality of the ocean. It is the grave for their fallen comrade and the potential battlefield for the living. Reflections of history, tradition, and survival intertwine. Each wave carries memory. Each gust of wind carries uncertainty, and the crew stands ready. Silent, vigilant, unwavering, honoring both the past and the unknown. Then, as quickly as it appeared, the anomaly vanishes beneath the waves. Sonar echoes fade. The radar blip disappears. Silence returns, broken only by the ship's own engines and the ceaseless rhythm of the sea. The crew exhales collectively. Eyes remain fixed on the horizon. There is no trace left behind except the memory of presence and the stark reminder that the ocean commands both life and death. The ceremony of the day, the burial at sea, gains new weight. Life at sea remains fragile, fleeting, and eternally intertwined with forces beyond control. The captain surveys the deck, the crew, and the vast, endless horizon. Sailors glance toward the water, reflecting on the day's events. They have honored a fallen comrade. They have faced the uncertainty of the unknown. The oldest goodbye has been completed, yet the ocean's mysteries remain. Tradition, courage, and vigilance endure. And the crew knows that at sea, the past, present, and future are inseparable. The waves rise, the horizon stretches, and somewhere beneath the surface, secrets wait, patient and unyielding, as the Navy sails forward into the infinite blue. In the endless expanse of the ocean, the Navy's oldest tradition unfolds. Sailors honor their fallen comrades through a burial at sea, a solemn ritual that has endured for centuries. From the age of sail to modern carriers, this ceremony reflects courage, respect, and an unbreakable bond with the sea. But even in moments of farewell, the ocean remains unpredictable. Mystery and tension remind the living that life at sea is fragile, fleeting, and eternally intertwined with forces beyond control. Don't forget to subscribe to Naval Pulse for more stories of valor and naval history.